Hello, my name is Joe, and welcome to another edition of Joe's Super Fantabulous PC Gaming Channel, where I'm here in Elder Scrolls Online. And it is the last night of the Witches Festival for 2020. So I thought I'd take a little last advantage of the Witches Brew and see if we can't get a couple levels here for Fluffy Notepads. It's about time that she reached level 50 with the rest of my characters. Plus, I also wanted to take the opportunity to open up some Hollowjack Crates to see whether or not I get lucky and pick up a nice Hollowjack mount this year. Now I have one. I have one already, so let's see. This is the one that I was able to get last year. Let's see. Oh, it's under Ursines. There we go. Oh, and currently I have the appearance on me, so you can't see it. So let me take that off. There we go. So now normally she's her fluffy self, but when she mounts up, she takes off her head. And they have some other versions of that. Oh, wait a minute. The Crown Store is unavailable. Oh, come on. I want to buy the Hollowjack Crates. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is the last night that they're being sold. Is this for real? Oh, come on. This is the last night that they're being sold. I have all my crowns saved up for this. Blasted. Oh, well. Typical. Let's see if we can, well, we're waiting for the Crown Store to become available.
I feel like someone's watching me.
You don't say. Here, let's repair all my stuff here.
Another day, another infernal harrow storm.
Our militia is recruiting for a dangerous mission, but I'm up to my ears in milk drinkers. You've got some guts, haven't you?
Maybe.
The coterie of organized scholars made a troubling discovery. Turns out the old legends of the Shade Mother have more truth to them than anyone believed. Now it falls on us to put an end to the foul creature before it causes any more harm.
Oh, okay. So, this is a daily job to take care of a world boss. In this case, it's the Shade Mother. So if we dispatch her, well, we can get some tickets for today's event. So if I'm lucky, hopefully some other players are interested in doing it too.
If you're hoping for a different...
Okay, so I got the gist of it. Let's see. I'm trying to remember whether this character has the... Yes, she does. So the Shade Mother is... Wait a minute. Oh, I have to talk to somebody before I can go there? Honestly. I don't want to talk to anybody.
What is it?
Oh, okay. That's an optional step. That's what I thought. My kitty is antisocial. She just wants to come down here and kill the Shade Mother. Oh, the old lady gamer says the forums are irate. And it says, hey all, the Crown Store is temporarily disabled while we work on resolving an issue. Thank you for your patience. Well, I hope that they're planning on extending the availability of the Hollowjack Crates. I was waiting till tonight. I've got some crowns I was planning on spending. See whether or not I got lucky and got another one of those mounts this year. So I'm hoping that we don't get some BS reason. ESO is usually pretty good about it. You know, I've seen them in the past where they had an event that didn't fire off as expected, and so they extended it. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they will do that for the crowns.
And he saw
the Crown Store, because I really would like to be able to pick up that item. Whoops, I can't see where I'm going. All my add-ons are disabled. You know what? Here, let's be bad, and we're gonna say allow out-of-date add-ons because I need my minimap. It may malfunction, it may give me problems, but here we'll give it a try. Well, I will keep my eye out, Lady Gamer, to see whether or not the Crown Store comes back this evening. Oh, wow. The out-of-date add-ons are really hurting the performance here, like badly. I may have to turn them back off. Yeah, that's not working out so good. I guess they changed a few things. Well, you know what? Maybe just the ones we need. How about... I really like Grubmaster. Harvest map, we don't care about. Well, let's not worry about these. Map pens, Master Merchant. All that stuff. Basically, I just want the minimap. Well, there's a bunch of libraries here. Let's see, which one? This one requires lib add-on menu number 2. So that means all this other stuff is extraneous. So we can turn off everything we're not using and see whether or not we can get decent performance. Because I just, at the very least, I want my minimap. To be honest, I still don't quite fathom why that is not a standard part of the game. Okay, that looks okay for performance. So it must have been one of the other add-ons that was causing the problem there. Sorry, just grabbing a little snack here. Questing works up an appetite, after all. Now that's a good sign. So the Shade Mother has been killed recently, so that means that there are players that are still out here ready and waiting to dispatch her. And so we can take advantage of that. So when she appears the next time, we'll hop into the group and avail ourselves of the opportunity. Take her out as part of a group. Okay, so all the pools of corruption have now been cleansed. It's a big fat bird. Now, is she going to be kind enough to grace us? And oh, look! I see people waiting on the other side. Good. Hopefully it won't be too long before she decides to return. In the meantime, I'll keep checking back on that darn Crown Store. I was hoping for a nice opportunity to... You know, and I had looked at the Crown Store, I think, just this morning. I don't know how long it's been down. Seems like anytime I want to get something, then it's a problem. Oh, here comes the Shade Mother. Delightful, delightful. So let's go ahead and we'll announce in the zone. Okay, here we go. Let's send her a little love. Ouch! And they still hit me. Oh, this thing here. Yeah, I don't think so. Whoops! That doesn't feel good. Oh, shoot, she perished before I could use the ultimate on her. I was so focused on everything else, I didn't see that the ultimate had procced. Oh well. It's a victory. By the way, if you've ever heard the term proc in MMORPGs and always wondered, what the heck does that mean anyways? Proc actually is a shorthand for programmed random occurrence. So something that occurs every once in a while, but randomly. I guess it's kind of like pulling, since we were just in a casino in GTA Online before this stream, it's kind of like a slot machine. You keep plunking pennies into the slot machine, or dimes or quarters, and pulling the handle, or other denominations of currency, until you get your jackpot. The jackpot is basically a proc.
The Swords of Solitude need another victory. Have you brought me one?
Here you go.
That should prove to some of these cowards that there are better ways to deal with witchcraft than sprinkling salt over their shoulders and pray to the divines. The Swords of Solitude are honored by your victory. Take this with our gratitude. Try not to celebrate too enthusiastically. We'll likely need you in fighting shape again soon.
All right, and the good thing is that currently I'm under the shade, or the witch's boon, so I'm getting
There's an urgent task for you.
the Witch Mother's boon gives me a 100% boost to experience from all sources, and that's still in effect for an hour and a half. So let's see. I can see about hitting various different places. So I'm going to try to take advantage of it and do a few dailies here and there in various different zones in order to maximize the amount of XP that I can get while it's available.
I'm hearing troubling rumors about Ashen Scar. Undead, mainly.
Filthy, sour criminals. They'll be sorry.
What? You are looking for honest, musty old crypt.
Oh, okay, good. Crypts. I love crypts.
Say,
undead are pretty simple to deal
The
with.
necromancer is trying to stop the undead. I would not be surprised if you haven't, because why would a necromancer try to stop undead? More likely.
Okay, since I don't have my add-on, I have to train my character the normal way,
There are many varieties of sense.
which means going and choosing. Normally I have an add-on that picks those for me, where I can just click on the trainer and it automatically will choose speed until that's maxed out. And then the second thing it goes for is capacity, and then the final thing it goes for is stamina. Oh, look, a dragon is about to land at Starhaven. Usually they're pretty popular. Yep, and as you can see, the crowd is arriving, so we can take advantage of a little XP boost here as well. Just follow the parade to the dragon. Yeah, unfortunately, my character's riding speed is not maxed out, so everybody's just zipping past her. But there should still be a little dragon left. Oh no, it's an ice dragon. I was going to say, I should have no trouble reaching the dragon before it dies, but this dragon's more likely to kill me. Dang it, get that off me. Oh, that's bad. Why? Every time it's like right on top of me. He seems to always get me with that perfectly. For anyone who has done the Sijic Order quest line and earned their little shield, one of the nice things about the shield is that you can still cast offensive spells while the shield is up. It definitely makes it worthwhile. So I can sit there and fire off flaming skulls at the dragon while I've got a little screen up. Although the dragon seems to reach right through it, but... Oh, not again! No! Ah, right on the edge every time. I don't know how it is that I manage to always be perfectly right on the edge where this thing always gets me. Come land up here. Oh. Well, apparently he looked down and saw me and sent me a gift. I really have to pay for my XP today. This is why I hate frost dragons in particular. No, not again. Oh, good grief. There is no escape. This reminds me of a movie that I watched the other day. Since this is, for those watching on YouTube later wondering, this was filmed the day after, well, or 2 days after Halloween. And so I happened to take in a nice, frightful movie with the old lady gamer. And we watched, let's see, I think it was called The Comedy of Terror, starring Vincent Price, Peter Lorre. It also had, let's see, Boris Karloff, and none other than Basil Rathbone. Talk about an all-star cast. That's what that feels like. There's the comedy of terror here for my poor little Khajiit, dying over and over and over again, doomed to die but to rise again and be killed once more. It must be terrible to have to be my tune. If those Tron movies can be believed, that I'm not saying that they are, but I mean they're fanciful fiction. I love the concept of computer programs with personalities. I tell you what, all of my tunes would definitely suffer from psychological disorders. Absolutely. Let's see, and the Crown Store is still available. Thank you, ZeniMax. Okay, well, with the dragon dispatched, let's see, where else were we headed? Well, here, I might as well turn this in while we have the opportunity. Oh, and let's go the right direction.
I'm hearing troubling rumors about Ashen Scar. Undead.
Have you finished your hunt? Wonderful. Here's a reward for all of your hard work.
My inventory is always full. All right, time to go. Well, actually, maybe I can do it right here. There's a lot of junk in her trunk. In more ways than one. Let's see. Assistance. Let's call our little merchant here.
Unburden your pack at a reasonable rate of trade. Yes, yes?
Oh, you bet. And here, let's see. Sell some junk. There will be more to sell, of course, but this will be enough to at least get her to be able to accept this.
Please give me some good. Wonderful. For those seeking, we need to stop these dragons before they spread outside. The more dragons I appreciate.
Okay, good. And I can pick up another dragon hunt since the one that I completed was from a previous day. Okay, so that's where we're going. Unfortunately, it is in between the various different shrines, so there's pretty much no point in trying to fast travel there. Oh, and before we go, let's see if we can't get rid of any other items that could potentially be taking up space in her bags. Okay, well, wasn't a lot of space in the bank to begin with. But we can make some more room by researching a few things. whoops, let's not take that. No. I'm going to leave that for another character who's also doing research. Where is my little bank? Here we go. That should have made a little bit of space in our bank. Not too much, but enough that we can throw a few more items in there. And with that, we can call back our merchant
This one, huh?
and see about selling any of those. Let's see. Anything with a little bag and icon means sell to merchant, so I'm going to just get rid of those. Okay, I think I got rid of all of them. And then here, let's see, double check. Nothing else sticks out that says basically sell to merchant. Oh, you know what? Let's see if she has any consumable items that will help her. Increase max health. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so now that our character has made a little bit of room in her bags, repaired her items, sold a few other things, we're off to a daily delve. So this delve will offer a daily quest that gives us additional XP, plus because we have the Witch Mother's boon on, we're getting a 100% bonus, so that we can level that much faster. Now, like I said, I'm a little itchy to get this character up to level 50 with her peers. I may not be able to do it tonight, but I'll give her a kick in her fluffy pants in order to get it there. And I keep hoping the Crown Store will open up. I guess it dismounts you just for looking at it. Yeah, oh, look at this. Hello. What's up, guys? Well, you're going to be sad you met her today. Yeah, little Fluffy No Pants here is kind of a one-hit wonder. She's all about tossing skulls at people. And she stacks her magicka nice and high. And the skulls, as you can see, ricochet between targets. So it's just bam, 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 constantly. Plus, you know, she can call her little ghost to heal her, so that if anything bad's happening, you know, the ghost helps to take care of that. And then she has the Death's Scythe for close range combat. Let's see. Oh! Not only is this a daily delve, but she's never been here before.
Did the spirit send you to help Kisaravi? What did she say?
What are you talking about?
My apologies. Kisaravi hoped you heard the spirit too. The spirit protects Akaviri relics in the Tomb of the Serpents. She wants Kisaravi to share their secrets with the world, but the tomb is too dangerous. She won't let me leave without them.
Is that so? And what spirit is this?
Spirit may not be correct. Entity, a goddess perhaps. The one who protects the tomb while wrapping her arms around Kisaravi's mind. Will you retrieve the Akaviri relics? Otherwise their secrets will be trapped here forever, along with Kisaravi.
Sure, I'd be happy to.
Thank you, stranger. Kisaravi hopes you will be the one to pass the spirit's test and retrieve the Akaviri relics. She's sure you won't end up like the others.
Like the others? How many people did you beguile to go into this tomb, and what happened to them, I wonder? Oh well, here's the nice part, is that there is a delve quest, plus there's a daily delve quest, plus we have the Witch Mother's Boon on top of all of that. So we get to do 2 quests at once in 1 delve, and we get double the XP for both of them. And like I said, I have my little one-hit wonder here, so she's just going to go in and lob skulls at everybody. And they're going to like it. Oh, what's up, guys? Well, now that was not nice. The little green circle you saw that appeared around her is actually a circle of healing, which was cast by her weapon set, which in this case is the Cold Harbor's favorite set. And I really like it for soloing because it offers extra damage or healing based on whatever it is that you need at the time. So it gives that solo character a little extra oomph. Whoops. Hey guys, you mind if I get this first? There we go. It's good of you to be patient.
Live, and you will share our story. Die, and you will share our tomb.
Oh, I don't think so. So I guess that is the voice of the spirit. Let's see. We have a few other little stops in here to make. I'm just going to ignore these guys and run through here. If they want me, they can come and get me. Uh-oh. Apparently they want me.
Only the strong can carry our message.
Oh, that was a few too many all at once. I was not counting on them being quite that motivated. I thought surely I would get out of range and they would give up. Alright, here we go. Whoops, and now the Minotaur is agitated. Good grief! How discourteous. I was trying to get him to just die. Whoa, suddenly she's a whole lot less meaty. Well, I kind of like her with a little meat on her bones, so. Alright, so... there's something behind me that I haven't picked up. Yeah, of course, this is nice and close. Might as well grab it. We'll double back. I like that name. Ensorcelled. Ensorcelled relics. Oh, well, let's see. Oh, darn it. I was hoping that seeing that person run out of here meant that they cleared this out for me. Oh, delightful. A sky shard. Well, I guess that's to be expected. She had not been here before, so might as well collect it. Uh-oh. Everyone wants a piece of her. Well, I got what I want, so I'm going by. Oh, wait a minute. It didn't count? Oh, that is not fair. I thought I had that. Oh, this is bad news. Oh, she's gonna die.
Wake from your sleep. Preserve our legacy.
Oh, can I not do this now?
The outsider.
There we go. All right, can I sprinkle it now? There we go. Finally, that counted. Well, thank you to this random person here. I guess I'll give them a hand just in case. After all, they did me a solid.
You know the messenger. If you survive, you will know the message.
This spirit is kind of psychotic. Let's see. Straight ahead, apparently. Although, if this person's going this way, we can take advantage of it. This is the Dell boss. Oh, are you changing your mind? Nope. Good. I could always use some extra XP. Whoops, apparently I made a friend. All right, excellent. So much for the Dell boss. That's a little extra XP, and I get the completion for the delve, even though technically we're not complete here.
Lay down your sword, outsider. You already belong to the Akaveri.
No thank you. Okay, well, they're going to get a little ornery about that, so I'm just going to leave them. There we go. And here is our last objective. Oh, and of course there's another Minotaur. Oh. Alright, you know what? I really need to keep a potion on my bar. It would really help.
Perhaps you are the one to deliver our message. Perhaps you will die like the rest.
Okay, and they're no longer ensorcelled. All right, so our quests are complete after a little minor mishap there. So we can just run out, basically ignore everything else. Now, granted, you might be saying, well, Joe, if you're here for XP, why not kill everything? Well, I could. However, these guys are worth relatively small amounts of XP versus what I get for completing the quests, plus the bonus for the Witch Mother's Boon. So, completing quests will get more XP faster than just killing trash. Honestly, these guys keep snaring me.
You got the Akaviri relics. Did the spirit speak to you?
Well, sort of, but here they are.
Ah, the Akaviri spirit has blessed you. Kisaravi can tell. How else would you have succeeded where Kisaravi has failed? Please accept this gift and the spirit's blessings.
Oh, I think I've had enough blessing by the spirit already.
Kisaravi knew that she would meet someone brave enough to enter the tomb, strong enough to pass the spirit's test, and wise enough to accept her protection and never question her voice. Kisaravi knew because the spirit told her.
Okay, so what are you going to do now?
The spirit wants Kisaravi to share the Akaviri relics with Tamriel. They possess a magic we can't understand, a magic that will spread her influence and protect us all. The spirit will soon live in everyone's minds, and it will all be thanks to you.
That sounds like a bad idea. So what is the spirit's message anyways?
For some, it is the key to unlocking ancient secrets and lost magic. For others, it is a reminder of why some things are better left unknown. The spirit has spent years watching the dead in this tomb, stranger. She's ready to see more.
Sounds like a bad idea, either way. All right, so 49. And let's see, I get a crown experience scroll. You know, as a matter of fact, I believe that these stack. I could be wrong, but here, let's see. What am I doing? I can get back here the quick way. Simply traveling to my house at the Sugar Bowl Suite, which is back in town, and be able to turn this in quickly. All right, let's see. Fingers crossed. Is it up? No, it's not up. Check back
Who
later.
wouldn't want such a cozy
I'm
little
hearing
home?
troubling rumors about Ashen Scar. Undead, mainly. I guess I can mark visiting there off my list.
Ah, yes. The stories of an undead.
Bright moons, you return. Did you succeed in your task? Quietly now.
Oh, you bet.
This is fabulous news. Nisuzi thinks it may take some time for the last of the Minotaurs to move on, but the Snake Man's treasures are not going anywhere. Please, take this walker, and the blessings of a grateful clan.
Why, thank you.
Nisuzi has coin, if you have the time. An honest day's work for an honest day's pay, yes?
Another time. Now we can move on to another zone and see about another daily. That is, unless, let's see, any dragons about? Now notice that we have 3 different zones where the dragons typically land, and players typically ignore any zone except the one by the Starhaven Way Shrine, simply because, okay, let's face it, everybody's lazy. Look how far these are from Way Shrines. And this one in particular, because he's up on a ridge, so you have to like ride all the way up, and it's much further than it looks. Or this one where you're having to go over land and go across a ridge and across bridges. It's just annoying. Whereas there's a dragon that will land here who will sometimes conveniently land right next to the Way Shrine. Everybody in the zone will attack him as soon as he lands by the Way Shrine, but nobody really cares for the rest. And to be honest, I don't blame them. I have gone to the dragons in the other parts thinking, come on guys, we could do it. And then you'll sit there and maybe 1 or 2 people will come with you, and you'll DPS the dragon, and it'll be very slowly because the dragon has a lot of health. And just about the time you get to about 50%, a dragon lands at, Starhaven. And I actually stayed at the dragon I was at, and the Starhaven dragon landed, was killed, and was done before I was finished with the one that I was DPSing for a very long time. Plus, in many cases, people realize that they're more likely to get a kill quickly at Starhaven. So even if they do come to the other ones to participate, as soon as the Starhaven dragon lands, they will bolt and run to Starhaven instead. And to be honest, I don't blame them. Starhaven will be the guaranteed kill. Everybody comes for Starhaven. The other dragons are basically not worth anybody's time these days. Unless you have a sizable group of like-minded players that want to join you. By and large, if you're solo, nobody else is going to come with you. It's a sad truth. So I was kind of hoping that something would land at Starhaven, but maybe not. So in the meantime, here, let's see. You know what? We can go to Hrothgar and do a daily here. In fact, I don't think Fluffy has been to do a daily in Hrothgar as yet. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Darn it. I went to the wrong Way Shrine. There we go. This is the Way Shrine we want because the dailies, at least for delves, are given out here. Okay, I just keep checking on that crown store. It's rather inconvenient timing for that thing to go down like that. Oh, of course it drops me in the water, dismounts me, and now I can't mount again because I'm in combat. Come on, hurry up. Oh, good grief, more things are aggroing.
Look who's back! I've got a whole new batch of contracts here if you're looking for work. What do you say? Interested?
What do you got?
This one might tug on the old heartstrings. Our client, Hollowjack, represents a whole mess of orcs who lost loved ones to that dung-heel sorcerer Gorlar the Dark. Sounds like most of their friends and relatives got turned into undead thralls.
Do tell. So what can I do to help?
The people want their loved ones' spirits freed and that necromancer dead. Take this. If you beat a skeleton or zombie almost to pieces, you can use this phial of tranquility to cut its spirit loose. Hollowjack can tell you more. He's over there by the shrine.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
My grandfather told me ghost stories about Thukozad when I was just a pup. Stories that his grandfather told him. The way I hear it, this Gorlar the Dark's even worse. Be careful out there.
You know, I don't think this is one that I've ever done before, so this will be new for me.
All those spirits trapped by Gorlar the Dark, deprived of life and glory. It's a tragedy, one we would see remedied.
All right, well, tell me about this file.
Yes, of course. The families of Gorlar the Dark's victims collected what gold they could and had the Phial of Tranquility created. It has the power to separate spirit from body.
But I need to fight them first?
The necromancy that keeps these spirits trapped is extremely powerful. The bodies will have to be all but destroyed if the Phial is to do its work properly. Not the most elegant solution, but Gorlar has forced our hand. Malacath, scourge him.
And the file will work on any of the undead in the sanctum?
Alas, no. The most powerful creatures like the Bone Colossus are too far gone. Their spirits are ripped asunder and corrupted beyond saving. And the Phial only has so much magic in it. You can free some spirits, but sadly, not all.
All right, is that it?
No. You must kill that wretched sorcerer at the heart of the sanctum. He continues to raise more undead and spread his misery and corruption throughout Hrothgar. As long as he exists, more families will lose their loved ones to his grasp.
Okay, but if I free all the spirits in the sanctum, what happens to them?
They will go to the Ashen Forge, of course, to be honed and tempered, made whole in the cleansing fires of Malacath.
And that's good?
What? Of course it is. Every orc deep in their heart yearns to be thrust into Malacath's coals, to see their grudges and fury folded and hardened on the anvil of ash.
Well, that's interesting.
It is difficult for outsiders to grasp. The orc faith, the true orc faith, offers few comforts but ample glory. Those spirits you liberate will be glad to enter Malacath's realm, I assure you.
Okay. Well, we'll see what we can do. Well, this will be fun. Like I said, this will be the first time I've ever done this delve quest before. So this is not one that I've seen previously. So it's all new to me. Let's see where we're going. And of course, I don't have a shrine nearby, so it's going to be a bit of a ride. So we'll enjoy a bit of the scenery along the way.
Does nobody understand true art?
It's a long way down. But I like shortcuts. Even if they are painful ones. I can always summon my little spirit to see about healing me, so I'm not worried about any minor injuries. Whoops, that would be a world boss. Oh. Well, now that's quite a party. Let's see. See if I can get an invite. Oh, excellent, excellent. Now, if they can just share the guys, come on. I'd really like the quest. I don't think I'm on a world boss quest for this zone, so if anybody could share it. Honestly. Well, I guess I'm not going to get a share. But I can get a little XP for a kill.
Through fire, vines, and blood, I shall consecrate your corpses!
Okay, well, I guess I got an achievement, but so much for having a quest for it. Oh well. I was kind of hoping somebody would share the quest. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue on to oh, I guess there was loot. I don't care. I'm just making my way southwest down to our delve objective. Ah, there we go. And keeping my eye out for shrines to unlock along the way, so that in the future it won't be quite such a pain to get down here. Oh, I hate that. You get a little bit of wet and she'll dismount. It's like, oops, your mount went away. Oops, now you can't remount. Oh, good grief. Let me guess, it's way up there. I bet it is, isn't it? Of course it is. Alright, well, you know what? Looks like there is a road that leads up there eventually. Oh, and it goes to another shrine as well. Oh, and another river. Oh, and how fortuitous. Here is the delve that we were looking for. So apparently it had a shrine right next to it. It was just one that I didn't have. And there seems to be a
No amount of gold
quest.
is worth your life. Now sit down and rest, you idiot. Don't worry, my partner will be alright. He just twisted his ankle running out of that damned ruin. Bardwin's pride will hurt more than his injury come morning. That and our empty gold pouch. Should have known this job sounded too easy.
Oh, and what job would that be?
We were sent to find Kurazov, who's supposedly inside the ruin. His mother hired us, said we had to save her son. There was something about her, like she wasn't totally forthcoming. But the gold she offered was good enough that we didn't press it.
Well, maybe I can help. Especially if I can have that gold, please.
Sure. A subcontract, as it were. For a share of the gold, of course. Maybe you'll have better luck in there than we did. Or at least you won't have to deal with quite as many skeletons.
Alright, I guess I'll look for him.
Just be careful in there. Those ruins can be dangerous. Even when you're as experienced as Bardun over there.
Okay, well, you know what? I don't even care. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to blow up anything that gets in my face. And maybe I'll find this guy. Although, I don't promise to bring him back alive. So, this complex was clearly built by the aliens. Oh boy. Are those zombies or are they just dancing to disco music? Well, I don't hear any disco music, so I guess it must be zombies. Hello. Oh, you're not going to vomit on me. Be free. That's not nice. I'm here to free you. Oh, I guess he didn't want to be free. Fine by me. I'd much rather just incinerate everything down here, but I have to be nice and say that I freed a few spirits. Of course, once that vial is empty, then I could just nuke everything else. So much the better. Fighter skill 1. Oh, there's probably a cooldown on this thing. I bet I probably could save those characters if I gave them a little time. There we go. I was right. Well, here, I will be nice. Oh. And I'll save you too. That way I can hurry up and finish saving people and get to nuking. Wow, this guy doesn't want to be saved. never know when one of these books might teach you something, so I usually try to read them whenever I get the chance. Usually saves you a little skill up here and there. Or, well, sometimes they can. You have to get lucky enough to find one, though. They do offer some interesting backstory if you read them, but right now I'm just looking for skills. Alright, here's our last one. So everybody else... Oh no, you're not pulling that on me. Alright, now the gloves come off, so to speak. I don't have to save anybody else. Let's see, where are we headed to? All right, down in here, and then our final objective. Whoops, wrong button. Wait a minute, did it say King Kong? Oh, King Kurog. Thought that looked a little strange for a second there. Oh, is this the guy I'm supposed to get? Oh, he is dead. Okay, well, I did my duty. I found him, and well, someone else got to dispatch him before I did. Shame. I would have loved to have done it myself. Darn, I keep hitting escape, thinking it's going to bring up I think it's going to bring up the map. I've been playing too much GTA Online. Throws off your muscle memory. Oh, hello. I hear you chattering in the dark. Come one, come all. Let's all play together. Follow the bouncing skull. Alright, and this must be our, well, this guy who's causing all these problems. I got something for him.
Now kill!
You're a little late there. How many skeletons are going to come out of this bone pile? Everybody has, oh, hello. You know what? Let's just run around that thing. We're not going to play with that. Do. Yeah, we got what we came here for. Oh, Skill Gym 101 says, test. All right, well, I guess that means test successful.
Glad to see you made it out of there without twisting your ankle or anything. But I don't see our contract target. You weren't able to find Korozoth, I take it?
Oh, I found him. It's just, he's no longer among the living, and I'm not going to haul him out.
I guess that shouldn't be a surprise. But when I talked to his mother, I got the distinct impression that he wasn't in any real danger. It was like she expected him to be safe in there. She just wanted us to bring him home.
Well, I guess that's the end. Money, please.
You're right, but this won't do at all. She's not going to pay us if we tell her that she lost her son. Especially not without some sort of proof that we actually found him. What a waste of time and energy.
Now, wait a minute. You told me I would get some gold if I went and found the creep. Look, here, I got an amulet.
Let me see that. Interesting. It's inscribed with the names Korozoth and Thukazard. Now that might be worth something, especially with the legend and all. I'll give you the gold we discussed, and you give us the amulet. Sound good?
Yeah, you better.
What's to consider? It's just a worthless piece of jewelry, unless you find a buyer. We'll do the legwork and make a profit, while you get paid here and now. Everyone wins. I mean, there's no point in giving it to Korozoth's mother, right?
Well, maybe I'd be willing to part with the amulet for a bit more gold.
It's a fair offer. Without my contacts and connections, you won't get a better price. And giving it to the orc's mother will only gain you tears and kind words. What's the profit in that? So, do we have a deal?
Yeah, just give me the gold.
A pleasure doing business with you. It's a shame about Korozoth, but there's nothing we can do about that. Better that his mother lives with the hope that he might come home someday. As for Bardun and me, we'll be off soon. Best of luck to you.
So she'll be hoping ever eternal that her son might one day return. Of course, should that ever happen, she'll be very unhappy when she sees what state he's in. You never know, an enterprising necromancer might help him find his way home. There was a Twilight Zone episode. Let's see, that was like that. It wasn't the original Twilight Zone. It was they've had several iterations of the Twilight Zone series by this point. I think this was the second one, and I think it was a woman made a wish that a man would fall in love with her and never leave her side forever. And then he was hit by a car, and he was an organ donor. And it took a little while, but the magic revived him, and he came back to her because she wished that he would never leave her side and he would love her forever. Unfortunately, by that point, most of his organs had already been harvested. So he wasn't very pretty anymore. Be careful what you wish for.
Thank Malakath you have returned. I knew you would be able to escape Gorlar the Dark's lair. Have you done what you promised?
Oh, you bet. Spirits are free, and Gorlar the Dark has been defeated.
You've done us a tremendous service, friend. There are still many lost souls bound to that wretched place. But we can be proud that at least a few have made it to the Ashen Forge. You have my thanks.
Oh, thank you. Alright, so we get all these daily recompenses, but I'm not really concerned about them. I just want to get to 50. And it looks like we might just make it. This Witch Mother's Boon is a really good thing for leveling. Alright, with the daily delve in this zone completed, let's move on to a daily delve in another zone. That's the fun part about the dailies, is you can really make good use of them. Let's see if I can get down here without dying. Heal me, spirit. Boy, everybody's a critic. Seems like everything out here really wants to take a piece out of her. Yeah, obviously, if you see this running around, surely you want to attack it, right? Good grief. Crown Store is still down. ZeniMax, honestly. I want to buy Hollowjack stuff. They better extend it. I'll be pissed if I waited. I wanted to see if how many crowns I would have, and I thought I'd buy as many crates as I could. I better be able to buy some Hollowjack stuff. Yeah, plus there were some other goodies that there were only a few hours left for, so I'm hoping they extend it by a day. All right, let's see. What would else be good? Merkmeyer. Merkmeyer usually has some nice little things going on. Oh, maybe I have one to turn in already.
Adventure! Discovery! Join Cyrodiilic Collections!
Yeah. I hate recruiters. They're always like, this is the most wonderful opportunity ever for you to put your life on the line for us. It's like, yeah,
I have work, and I'm not particular about who takes the job.
Well, you know what? Looks like it did it before.
Welcome to Lilmoth, meat. There's not much to see in this dump, but if you don't mind getting soggy, I might have work for you.
No, I thought I had a turn in for him. Maybe it's for you.
You have seen my postings. Word of Zul Motas staked across Merkmeyer with dagger and nail. You come for the death hunts.
Oh, this guy looks like the creature from the Black Lagoon.
I reveal the obvious. They are hunts for death, or rather deadly things. My tribe puts out the call for warriors to gather and pursue Zul Motas. That is my purpose here.
And I want to see you if I want to join in a hunt.
Varro Hosidius keeps up on our needs as well. Come to either of us, and you may join those who seek out death. You are here now. Is death what you seek?
Well, tell me about Varl.
Part of Cyrodiilic Collections. A warrior past his prime. Broker's jobs in Lilmoth now. He gets his cut for those he sends my way, regardless of whether they survive. Good. I reveal the Zul Mota each day. You gather your warriors, do as I ask. If you survive, you will have the respect of the Naga Corps and the spoils.
Well, right now I just want some XP.
I present a task, Kuda.
There we go.
Though help
almost
is
there.
The last thing the Naga Corps requires. I offer you the honor of assisting my tribe.
Maybe another time.
Gold for favors. Over here.
Not from around here, I see. Don't know why you'd come to this hole, but I'm guessing you're looking for an opportunity. Might have one. You up for it?
Sure, what are we talking about?
Cyrodiilic Collections can't outfit our expeditions without the generous donations of benefactors. In return, we sometimes perform services for these benefactors. Services related to historic investigation and research. For example, take Teodoran.
Oh, and what kind of services does Teodoran require?
A local Argonian tribe has a tradition. To cleanse an area of evil influences, they place sacred candles beside unburied remains. Tia wants us to enter Sophir Cavern and place the candles next to any Imperial remains we find. And by we, I mean you.
Oh, delightful. Sure, I'll go ahead and put those candles in there. I assume there's a reward. This will probably be enough to get her to level 50. Now then, let's see. Does she have the... She does. Good, good, good. All right. So I can go ahead and go over to this shrine and place the candles. Not really sure if she's been there before yet, but we're about to find out.
Come explore the swamp with Cyrodiilic collections.
I'll be at this a while.
Store. Why? I keep checking in vain hope that it will be up. I have a feeling it won't be.
Pox on dishonor. Kishi's life matters more than stupid tradition.
Kishi chose to save us.
Yes, she hasn't been here yet because there's another quest available.
Will you speak with me?
You bet.
Dry skin. Didn't I see you talking with the explorers from Cyrodiilic collections? Are you one of them? Would you be willing to help me with a crucial and sacred task?
Maybe. What do you need?
I have suffered shame for the actions of my ancestor. When the Imperial Ninth Legion marched into Murkmire, my distant relative agreed to serve as their scout. And ever since my egg family has carried the mark of traitors, I want to erase that mark.
Okay, so how can we clear your egg family's name?
After my egg relative joined them, the Legion vanished. At long last, I believe I know where they disappeared to. Sophia Cavern. However, the cavern is rumored to be the home of the Wujuka. I can't face that monster on my own. Will you go with me?
Sure, I guess I'm going that way anyways.
My egg siblings only care about the here and now. But I always believed that history was the key to exonerating our disgraced ancestor. I know we'll find something in the cavern. I just know it. As long as the Wujuka doesn't object to our presence.
What is the Wujuka?
There have always been dark legends surrounding the Sophia Caverns. Stories about a monster called the Wujuka. It is some sort of powerful voroplasm. A massive pool of malignant slime that was said to periodically emerge and cause untold damage.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Well, that sounds like it's going to be a thrill a minute. I'm sure these party people were having a good old time in there. So let's have a good time ourselves. So we need to place some candles and see if we can find other information. How fortuitous that she wants to learn about Imperials, and we want to place candles by their bodies. It looks like we found our first place. The Argonian scout we hired has been a blessing. Jin Rajul seems to know this swamp like the back of his scaly hand. As a matter of fact, it was the scout who suggested we camp in this cavern. In addition to offering protection from the elements and a secure location from which we could defend ourselves, he told me that according to legends of his tribe, a powerful weapon was hidden here long ago. It would be a great benefit to the Empire if we were to acquire this weapon. The Ninth Legion isn't alone in this cavern. Something or someone has picked off our perimeter guards and scavenger parties. Our Argonian scout contends that there is nothing here but the Legion, suggesting that my soldiers decided to desert and flee the area. That's ridiculous. The Ninth Legion never abandons its responsibilities. I don't think Jin Rajul is being completely honest, but I'm not sure why he would lie to me.
That proves it. My ancestor and the Ninth Legion did visit this cave. Let's keep looking around.
All right, we'll see what we can find. Give them a little love. There we go. Take a nap. Forever. Alright, apparently there is something up here. Ah, let's put a nice candle here. Whoops. It was easy to come in, but not so easy to go out. At least not if the salamanders have their way. Yeah, was she still following me? Ah, good, good. See how many of the salamanders I can just avoid. Oh, someone's been this way, huh? Damn that Jin Rajul. I think he led the 9th Legion into this cavern on purpose. Now everything has gone wrong. That thing consumed more than half of my troops. Now it's bigger and stronger than ever. While I still have enough able bodies to do any good, we're going to seal the entrance and make sure that thing can't get out to threaten the Empire's interests in this disgusting patch of stinky mud. Oh, she's supposed to be speaking. More proof that my ancestor explored these caves with the 9th Legion. Yes. Yes, indeed. I'm not sure why her audio didn't kick in. Alright, we're just going to run through all this stuff. If it's not an objective, we're not worried about it. We just want to complete the quest. Well, quests, as it were, since there's more than one. Look at that, a sky shard. Excellent. I guess it really is her first time. Well, still no crown store. Oh, but there's an objective here. That's right, I need to read the journal. After all, we're looking for clues, but I couldn't read it while I was under attack, so let's see. I might be the last surviving member of the Imperial Ninth Legion. At the very least, I'm the last surviving member that I know about. I have some small amount of skill at spellcasting, which could be what has kept me alive up to this point. More importantly, my arcane training might help me to understand the creature that has destroyed us. The treacherous Argonian called it a voroplasm, but it's unlike any of the specimens we encountered outside the cavern. This one is stronger, larger, more resilient. Jin Rajul called it the Wuju-Ka, and I think he purposely led us here so the creature could devour us. There's a table or altar of some sort. I think it holds the key to stopping the Wuju-Ka. If only I could... Damn, the creature sends bits of itself against me.
Another note. What happened to the Legion becomes clearer and clearer.
Yes, apparently he wasn't a traitor after all. Well, not to his fellow Argonians. The Imperials, on the other hand, well, they took the advice of someone who did not have their best interests at heart. But after all, they were invading his homeland. Okay, we have a few things here to pick up. Let's see, maybe we can take advantage of this person. Well, I guess not. Now we have the aggro and we have to fight. Okay, so we have the ritual dagger. Oh, it's down here. Candles for this poor soul. But we'll have to... Ah, there we go. Wait for the aggro to drop. All done. You guys want me to get embroiled in a fight with you, but I don't have to. So away we go. Ah, that must be the altar. Whoops. But, critters have a thing or two to say about that. Okay, I guess we got them all.
That's the altar the elders used to prepare the rite of binding. I think I can duplicate the ritual, but I need you to do something first.
Oh, now what?
From what we learned, my ancestor only pretended to help the Legion. He led them here to save Murkmire. When the Legionnaires sealed the cave, they interrupted the cycle. No one has come to bind the Wuju-Ka in centuries. I guess it's up to us.
Alright, so how do we bind the Wuju-Ka?
I will prepare the dagger and the sacred altar, according to the stories the elders told me. In the meantime, I need you to weaken the Wujuka. Only then can we perform the ritual.
Okay. All right. I guess I can do that, but how do I weaken it?
The Wujuka is a massive pool of voroplasm that interacts with the world through extensions of itself. The smaller voroplasms that prowl these caverns are all just part of a greater whole.
A massive pool of evil slime that creates extensions of itself. Got it.
According to the stories, the Wujuka creates an extension of itself to guard the pool. Find this large voroplasm guardian and destroy it. That should weaken the Wujuka and make it more susceptible to the binding ritual.
Okay. I guess that must be it up ahead. So we'll ignore the smaller voroplasms and go for the big one. Ah, and that's the Guardian. Oh, look at this. It's spawning things to come after me. Animating corpses that it has digested. Ah, this thing is splashing me. All right, 50.
And help me complete the ritual.
That's what you get, Wujuka. No one gets to give her a facial but me.
Majai Wija Bikakai. Quickly now, ignite the brazier. The rite of binding is complete. Meet me outside and we can talk.
Okay, so out we go. Oh, but before we go, I think there's one last candle to place. At least I think there is. Oh, there it is. All right. So candles are placed, Wujuka is bound, and she made it to 50. Which is good, since I'm just about out of time for tonight. I'm trying to get on something of a more regular schedule. I was guilty of gaming all night in some cases. I'm trying not to do that anymore. All right, here we go.
The journal and letters we found prove that the Lost Legion met its doom in Sophia Cavern. They also reveal that my ancestor led them there in order to protect Murkmire. And more importantly, we use the rite of binding to trap the Wujuka.
And how long will that rite of binding hold the Wujuka?
For seasons and seasons, my friend. And I shall inform the elders of the nearest tribes. They will once again take up the responsibility of maintaining the ritual. I couldn't have accomplished any of these things without your help. Thank you.
Oh, whoops, I have to finish the conversation. Otherwise,
I do. Not only will... I can't wait to tell my egg siblings all about our ancestor. They're going to be so proud.
Okay, there we go. I had to finish the conversation before she would release me. Yeah, I guess I will have to get up early to see whether or not I'll be able to buy those Hollowjack Crates.
Are you an adventurer?
Yep, still down.
I got an adventure for you.
Did you bring more wine?
Now, hopefully ZeniMax doesn't make us wait another year before we can buy some more Hollowjack Crates.
You're back. I suppose I need to ask, were you able to place the sacred candles in Sophia Cavern?
After all, we would have had, what, like another 12 hours?
So there were Imperial remains.
But I guess they're having technical problems, so
that will make Tia happy.
I'm hoping for
From
at least a
historical
one-day
perspective,
extension.
Of course. Not because there are dead Imperials. Anyway, here's your payment. If you're lucky, I'll have more work soon.
Crown Star. I was looking forward to decorating the castle here with a few Halloween-themed decorations from the Witches' Festival. And I had put off picking those off, thinking, well, you know, I'll get one last crown allotment and then buy everything one shot and do it on a stream. I wasn't expecting the crown store to go down. Honestly. Oh, well, we'll see. We'll see whether or not they give me the opportunity to buy them and finally decorate this nice, happy, or as it were, unhappy home, or whether or not I have to wait till next year. Join me next time here on Joe's Super Fantabulous PC Gaming Channel, where we'll have more fun in Elder Scrolls Online, and we'll see whether or not ZeniMax does the right thing and extends the Hollowjack Crates for at least another day. Just one 24 little hours when it comes back online. It'd be really appreciated. We'll see. We'll see. Otherwise, I predict rage. Lots of rage in the forums. So, but usually ZeniMax seems to err on the side of things that make things fun. So I'm hopeful. They'll go ahead and extend these. See you next time.